to the party, but it's okay to be a little late because we got some good stuff. How's everybody doing out there? We'll let everybody kind of click on. I'd love to start seeing. It looks like Amberly was first to the party. Surprise, surprise.
Welcome in.
And then Miss Beth. Look at Miss Beth is saying hi to everybody.
Well, nice. Hello.
She has been taking even our sample up here.
Oh,
You ladies probably #1 fastest luxury poly disappearing. So you loving it. You loving it.
they
Yay.
are. They are. And for those of you who don't know who we are, we're Sarda.
Oh, yes.
That was Janyl, our designer and owner. We're here to talk about our luxury of Bali line that we're all very excited about. The stones that you're selecting for these are just amazing. And the items we're showing you today are the new releases that just went out today and it can be found on our website under new arrivals and also under luxury of Bali. So they're in both places. You can shop those.
I love it. Now, the Oregon Sunstone, the bracelets sold out they are just beyond awesome. And I cannot wait to ship these little beauties out to you tomorrow. So what I did do, we will be showing every single ring that we do have left.
That we have left, yes.
Because the color, I mean, they're pretty spot on, but there's like a little bit of color difference. They're so beautiful. I just felt like I wanted to show you every single piece.
And this is, of course, we're starting out with your favorite stone and your favorite that you wear all the time are your black diamonds.
I have. It's my little signature necklace that we're going to be doing on pre-sale soon, but I thought I'd get some rings out because once you get your rings home, you're going to be like, I love this piece. You know what I love about black diamond? It's a gemstone. You don't have to take it off. It is so hard. It's just like my all silver. I love putting them on and I won't take them off for months. It'll be like my signature pieces. So that's what I love about the black diamond. It has not been off my fingers since I made it for Casey, me, and Joelle. So yes, you're going to love it.
With this, you get a set of 3, so you get the not only the black diamond ring, but you also get the little stacker bands with it as well. So you can kind of mix around and play with those.
Well, Lauren has just the 2. I love just those 2.
I know.
It's just beautiful. And I mean, a lot of us have 2 fingers that are the same size, so you could put that on your other finger, but really pretty, Lauren.
And you mentioned a signature necklace, so now they're saying do tell, so give a little.
Yes, so it's my little, and it's every single bead. It's a little black diamond bead, and every single bead is wire wrapped with 18 karat gold. So, and put together. So it's not a full strand of beads. It's like one by one, and nobody does this kind of beading anymore. And I had one place, they literally hand bead them for me. So they have been working on them. We're trying to figure out how many could we sell because it takes so long. And it's all on 18 karat real gold wire that they string the bead through and then hook them to each other.
So this is our Grateful Journey ring in the Janyl Adair in hammered motif. It is 0.24, so almost a quarter carat in that black diamond, a 4mm stone, and that's a rose cut cabochon.
Yeah, so these are a little bit more than a rose cut, but it's the only thing we know that we can consistently possibly get. But there is a lot of micro faceting going on, but you can see the black diamond really gleams. And I really am getting these from people that have been specializing in this black diamond, and they literally, the ones that are in your rings that I designed for you, literally you could go to those very, very expensive jewelers, and this is the cut that they're going to have in their product.
So we're getting some lines from the blinds because it's so sunny here today. It's coming through.
Ooh, it's sunny.
So I'm actually going to try and turn these the other way, so we might get a little flash of brightness.
Flash of light.
Yeah, so hold on.
We'll see. Sarda has some.
Oh, that's good.
There we go.
Thank you.
That might be a little better. Let's give that a whirl.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow.
I was getting all these lines across
I
from
know.
the sun. It's so pretty today.
Well, I love this little ring because I love the design of that really kind of openness. It's like this filigree kind of pillow. I love the little shapes of even the floating silver pieces.
Right.
And best of all, it's a black diamond.
And I like that how you scallop along the edge too.
Yeah.
Any of those little details that you do where it looks like a crown or a scallop, I'm drawn to those for some reason. I'm not sure.
Soft, pretty, just something more interesting
Yes,
than
Yeah,
just a
regular
that's true.
straight band.
Yes, absolutely. I do love that when you do that. And I want to remind everyone too, with every $150 order, they're going to get that little pop-up today. They get a free item they get to add to their cart.
I love doing free. I know, it's so fun. It's like we're starting to run out of things to give away.
Right? We are. So the next item is our grateful Serenity ring in the Mexican fire opal. We are down to just the size 6 left in this, I believe was where we were at.
And with this one, we didn't put in there, but it's a different color. This one is more of a red orange, and it's really hard to find the orange red.
Yes.
And so anyway, I didn't put it on there because it kind of speaks for itself. You can really see that it's a deeper color than the other ones that you've gotten from me. Would I say each one is just as beautiful as the other? It's just really hard to get this deep color and consistency.
Mhm.
And of course, every single piece, when I get them, they're all the same color in this ring collection or in the bracelet collection and so on.
And I was reading about this, and it is known for those vibrant, fiery hues, but it was they were saying that that red color is really hard to get.
Mm-hmm. And it's only like, and the reason I got it was when I was at JCK, I became friends with this new guy. Actually, he specializes in it. And the guy came in with the new rough, and I was like, oh my gosh, please let me look at that. And I can't help myself because I've been sorting for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, it was in trays. I literally graded it for him, and he went, wow, you're good. And literally, he pulled these red out and said, okay,
You need the red.
I've been stashing these aside, and I said, okay, so since I just did that work for you, which would have taken you a long time, so I'm kind of excited. It's kind of a fun story behind this collection I got for you.
And I did release our one extra size 8 that we had right before the show, so I'm not sure if that is still available, but I think it's down to, I think it went really quick. So
Wow.
we did release some of those ones that initially sold out. We released the extras that we had, and they sold out again. So definitely went fast today.
I love the stand, the style too, because it's like my overlap.
And we have a Love One Another style ring in Oregon Sunstone.
Oh no, this one is like so beyond rare. The fact that I even came upon these, like, they're absolutely beautiful. It was funny. It's really, really hard to get consistency. So the fact that I actually got some that were calibrated is pretty cool. But neat material. And the fact that this is coming Oregon, we're Washington, so it's kind of exciting also. But everybody's always asking for it, but it's not something that's super available. It was at one point, and it's just really hard to get now, especially in this kind of grade.
Yes. And it looks like we have all sizes 6 through 10 in this one. And it is 1.1 carats.
And to me, when I look at it, I couldn't say red, orange. Like, to me, it's red and orange because you literally get that fire of multiple colors. It is, there's no other gemstone, as I've bought things and collected things over the year. It has its own traits, and it's really hard to explain. It's not even a color shading of anything else we've had in the past in other gemstones. It's just really spectacular, and I was hoping that we do eventually. I do a 7 in this one, so I'm hoping to get
in
one
the
more
style?
in this, unless somebody's really wanting it, and that's usually what's been happening. So Michelle's like, rather give it to our ladies than
yes.
just giving it to some random
Yes.
person on the street. You know?
Ray says Oregon Sunstone, yay.
Oh, right, Ray. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Today I was doing some rings because I know she gets 5 sometimes too. So as I was doing some of the new rings, I'm trying to bring in a 5 here or there on some things too.
And the stones, that Oregon Sunstone, you get that glittery optical effect from the copper that's scattered throughout the stone.
And I think that's why it's mirroring off of each other, the colors.
That's why
where
it's
I
so
was like,
sparkly.
there's literally, you're seeing 2 colors in it. Yeah.
Wow, it is amazing.
Anyway, congratulations to everybody. I think we still did have like 3 sizes left before we started the show.
On
So.
this one, we had a
Wow.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe.
Oh, we did.
Right.
Okay.
Because we released
We
our
released the
7.
samples. Yes.
We released our 7 and 8. They may have sold
Okay.
again, but we released them before.
Okay.
And then we have our Australian white opal, Janyl.
Oh my
This
gosh,
is
this
gorgeous.
is the first
Oh,
kind
do
of
I need to switch?
Yeah.
start of some of these really like, yeah. And this was so cool because Joy, it was like, I was so excited about this. And really, when you find things like this, you're not supposed to get super excited and show like how excited. So I kept it pretty cool. But as soon as we turned the corner, I was like, Joy, oh my gosh, you know. So I'm like, we're going to leave and come back like we weren't that interested. So we'll go through half the show, then we'll come back. Then I can usually get a better deal.
I was going to say, yeah.
There's a little game to it.
Oh, how funny. So this, nice, it has the adjustability because it has the lobster claw on it.
Mhm.
And so it's gonna fit a 6 to a 7¼ inch wrist. And this is a natural white opal,
Oh,
correct?
no, yeah,
Yes.
this is completely, and it's like earth essence, basically. And you know, it's so cool because in the past, I've used the white and like when you see them, they're white. So, you know how somebody said milky white, that is sometimes tends to be what this is. What was crazy is after we set them, I was like, what is going? It literally, because it has fire all throughout the stone, literally, I was like, wait a minute. I have never used this kind of quality. So once it got set, I was just like, oh, I got more excited, ladies. I mean, I was excited when I had the stones, but having them set, the fire play, and you can almost see the layers of the fire floating within that, I mean, just incredible. But some of the pieces too, I mean, these are considered huge pieces now with this kind of material because in Australia, everybody, they have specialists who like literally mine this. They're just not really getting it anymore. And there's only a couple people that come in and have been taking most of it, but they're just not yielding anything anymore. So
Well, it's definitely
very exciting.
beautiful, and that's what I was reading about it as well. You were talking about is normally what you find is that pale, milky color, but then you get these exceptional quality stones that have that play of color effect.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
what
like,
you're looking for.
yeah, and I would still have some like play, but yeah, this was just like another level that I've never gone into this. And ladies, like, I'm just over the moon for you.
Well, we have a matching ring for that in as well in the Love One Another style, and it's 0.4 carats.
And so affordable, really. I
Mhm.
mean, we're bringing that ring at $139. Like, for the quality and the grade of this opal, it's like, how low can I go for the ladies? But remember, we're launching at this kind of crazy price. In 1 week, it will go up to
20.
just, you will get 20% off. But, yeah, you're not gonna see this. I can't go that long with it. I kind of did a renegotiation with Jen because if I do this.
Well, yeah, because these are the bracelet's 31% off, so you did a little much bigger discount on that one for everyone. I know they appreciate it when you do that.
Well, and this is, it's just that perfect size too. I mean, we can never get enough Love One Another's in these kind of really cool stones because they just look good all the time.
Amberly said she's seeing flashes of red, and then Fiona was wondering, does she need this one too? She bought the last opal ring.
Oh
Does
my
she
gosh.
need this one too?
Fiona, you probably know, even in Australia, what these are going for, right? You're probably kind of going like, Janyl, really? Yeah.
So I think she needs both.
Fiona, I'm going to have some other
one on each
collections
hand.
and things like that too. But yeah, the first one was a little bit bigger, right? This one is just that perfect size.
Yeah, this is
I'm
good.
going to even have some that are bigger, but of course, the bigger, like quite a bit of a difference in to me, this is so affordable and so wearable size. So
And the stones in these are amazing. Like, it looks like there's every color under the sun in these.
No.
They are beautiful.
Mhm.
yeah.
Susan Davis would like to know if the Oregon Sunstone has crackle in it like the original Sunstone.
With a lot of these kind of gemstones, I think they do kind of have a little bit of,
Well, I think that's that natural.
I mean, but it's,
That's what gives it the sparkle. Is what I
Yeah.
was reading. That little bit of that glittery optical in there.
I think it's part of the,
How it's made.
yeah, thank you. I'm like
Yeah.
having a moment where there's nothing.
I think
like
they
the
grow
words
that
are
way.
coming out again.
No, I think they grow that way, and it has that natural sparkle. That's what gives it that natural sparkle. Yes. All right. Should we do some?
And I'm imagining my head, look, dude, should we ask you this or that? And no worries. I mean, ladies, you get this home and say, oh, no, I don't like it. Bring it back. We'll have a lot of people waiting.
Oh, absolutely.
So no worries. I don't want you to get something you don't like. Okay,
So our
this is what
Saturday.
I'm really excited about. Okay, so my dream when I designed, do you know I had a similar one in lab created sapphire, which is the lab created this, but to actually get the real saphirite, they never cut trillions. You usually see saphirites in rounds, hardly ever an oval, but trillion is unheard of because of how much. So I was so excited when I found the vendor that had the trillion. Oh my gosh, this one is such a rare find, and the price crazy, like beyond crazy for a trillion.
Oh yeah, and this saphirite garnet is what I picked when you gave us the one thing we could select.
Oh,
From
really?
Luxury of Bali, saphirite
Oh.
garnet was what I chose
Yeah.
for my piece.
I mean,
I
the
love
color.
the stone.
I mean, it's not like chrome, it's not like peridot, like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's a color, and I've always been really obsessed with it. I mean, every time 30 years going to the Hong Kong show, I've always looked, but it's always been really micro setting sizes, you know, that they have. So, yeah, this is considered monster in saphirite world.
Well, it is 200 times more rare than an emerald,
Wow.
and it's available for a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
That's what I said about it.
Well,
Wow.
not really, like, that's where the
It's more
thing,
rare.
I was out of saphirite, so this guy kind of came in my, like, nope, I'm looking for your 10-year ago price.
Mhm.
And he's like, that's not happening.
Well, there's such a high demand for
Mhm.
them in the market. It makes them so rare.
A
So
couple people were asking in the feed if Janyl was on the feed in here, and I said, nope, she's sitting next to me reading the comments. And I said, oh, it's fun when she's in the feed too.
Oh, okay. Well, and I'm kind of sitting back, so with my glasses, it's kind of blurry, but I will scooch in a little closer because I want to say hi to Rosemary
Oh my God.
and Audrey and Annie and Brandy. Yes, but I did. And Ray, Miss Ray Lum, Lisa, how are you ladies? I mean, isn't this just like, I don't know, it's getting better. Oh, okay, so I want to talk about the website when you go to see this, because on the next item, the highlight. So when you turn the lights out and you're in a dark room and you take the flashlight, it is neon green. Now, when you're gonna take that flashlight and you're gonna
Yeah.
flash it, it's like almost a pastel-y kind of green, but it is literally neon green. When you're in a dark room, when you hit it with the flashlight, the blue.
it's highlight, right?
Yes.
Highlight
yes.
opal.
But it's a clear stone, so it's a clear white stone.
Mm-hmm.
But that is just so crazy that
It's very cool.
that it does it. So I don't nightclub anymore, but if you were at a nightclub,
You're right. It would
this
show.
This is gonna turn up neon green.
I was saying if you go to a concert, maybe too, it would.
There you go.
Yeah,
glow.
no, it's like the lights are gonna when they hit it. So yeah, you'd be right on. Like, can you imagine?
So Patrice is asking, do you need a black light for it to do that, or just any light?
What is that flashlight that we have?
So we
with it?
do have it. We have to turn some of the lights off. Did you want to show the ring, too, and then we'll do both of them under the light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and what was? Do we know what light source that is?
Yes, we have. I have it here.
No. What is the? Oh, is it?
What's it called though?
Is it a black
It
light?
says shortwave UV.
A UV light. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you. Because there's like black. It's a UV, which I think is a black light.
Okay.
And both the bracelet and the ring have 1.5 carats each for the carat weight on that highlight stone, and that is an 8mm.
Yeah. So really, and really, it's really a really kind of different white too. That's what's so crazy between the danburite, the highlight. all these different gemstones that are like clear, that are more in the precious gemstone world, not the semi-precious. They all have their own shade of white, which is so crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because you would think a
Just the
transparent
white
clear
is white,
stone,
right?
and it's like, well, it's gonna be different than your quartz.
Well,
It
It's gonna be
is.
different than your topaz. All of them are different.
Well, think about if you go to I want white paint. And think about
That's
all the
true.
different shades of white paint, right?
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's a good comparison.
Can you imagine?
That is a good comparison.
That'd be like, what?
I can do gemstones, but boy, am I bad at paint. Like, ladies, like, yes. I've had to have other people come back in and pick the colors because I think, yeah, I'm a jewelry designer. I work with, how could I not be good at picking paint when you need 3 colors? Well, not my talent.
No, not your talent. That's so funny.
I'm gonna start turning some lights off, and then we can see that neon going through.
Oh yeah, it's
green.
just so fun.
It is
Very
turn this
fun.
one for you.
Well, and here's the crazy thing, in the past,
Yeah, you
I've
can
never
tell.
brought it in because it's so crazy expensive. For me to find this one vendor, I'm like, oh my gosh, my ladies are gonna love this price point. I said I can do them in my handcrafted creations at such an affordable price, but yeah, this stone tends to get pretty pricey out there. So you look at what I priced it and you're like, what the heck? Is
Look
that
at
nuts?
that. Oh
Is
my
that nuts?
gosh.
Isn't that
Like-
so crazy?
It
What stone does that?
See, and
Like,
then there it
this
is
just-
without it,
I don't know.
and then we'll bring it
But
back in.
anyway, we love clear white gemstones. So it's just gonna be really a gorgeous, like, you know, you wouldn't have to plan your outfit around it, but
No.
if you happen to be in a nightclub setting that they have a lot of UV, or if you're in Vegas, this thing's probably gonna go.
Right? They were
So
all
me.
laughing about you saying clubbing, and they're like, those days are long gone.
Yeah, for me.
Or if you do like there's like that golfing.
They were talking about
They
Yeah.
golf and cosmic bowling.
Yes, right? It's like,
Mini golf.
Yeah, mini golf. There you go.
I don't know, and I mean, how fun to show the grandkids, right?
Oh
Or
yeah.
even your kids, look at mom. Here, look at this. Look what I got.
Tanya's in the feed. They say, yay, it worked. And Teresa, this stone is the highlight, right? Is that how you say
Yeah,
highlight?
Yes.
and you know what? I buy so many different
Highlight.
gemstones. I don't even know where actually this. I think we did put in there where it's mined from.
Oh
or we
yeah,
did
I
get it
can
from.
tell you. We received it from Mexico. Yeah.
So yeah,
And it is it's natural. It's natural
No,
material. It
that's
doesn't naturally.
yeah. It's just one of those phenomenon gems that is just like really really interesting. But we love white and clear. I mean, the white to it, you guys, is really cool.
Mhm.
And some really cool faceting on it. Not so fancy as my competition cup, but a
Right.
really great faceting on the gemstones too.
Well, so that's what we had for Luxury of Bali, but we're going to do some touring of the pieces that we released on Tuesday, the new arrivals.
Yes. So, yes, very excited about the new arrival. I love that carnelian spiny oyster shell ring. I actually
Wow.
really want that one for myself.
Sounds amazing.
I say it was so funny. I clicked in to see some of the ladies' names who got it, and I was like, ooh, yeah, they got my style. It's just so cool. And what's crazy is usually when I do multi gemstones, it's super high profile. This actually kind of sits pretty good. Now we did get the brand new bracelet to this too. So the bracelet, we had the ring. So I had showed the ring probably a couple weeks ago. But now we've got the matching bracelet to this. So you will be able to go onto our show plan and you will see the matching ring that goes with this. But I had already toured it a couple weeks ago for you.
And you can always search by stone name on the website as well. And then you can see anything we might have that will mix and match with that too, and maybe a different collection.
Yeah.
I'm actually actually we're at the 29th, so I'd say February. So in the next couple weeks, I've got some of the most beautiful spiny oyster shell that's gonna go with this and kind of mix and match back with each other. You know, I had said a lot of the spiny oyster shell I did in pockets because I'm kind of picky. It has striations that go through the gemstone, but I'm really picky about how they line up. And I know that's like my vendors are always saying, Janyl, this is part of the characteristic of this gemstone. But I want to get that like really like perfect little piece in there for you.
We have this, it's gonna fit those people from a 5.5 to a 6.5 interest.
Yeah. Just one size in this, like on some
Mm.
bracelets, I can only bring in one size because like I don't have that many gemstones that actually will line up for them. But always gonna offer you, I've got a multi coming in this spiny with some cornelian too, so trust me, like both of them are spectacular.
Well, it looks really great with the ardent,
I
or
know,
the ardent mystic topaz and the ecstasy mystic.
Yes, this is the twilight ecstasy,
Ooh.
and
Yes.
I love this orange. So you're getting almost like an amber orange, and then of course the ardent, a really bright sunny orange.
Mhm.
And this is kind of, I had to do the bracelet because I'm like, we have so many gemstones it's gonna go with. But I'm gonna have some other matching coordinating pieces that will come in the next couple weeks that will go with it. But you probably have a lot of the ardent, you know, if you're
Right,
loving
it
this,
makes that.
you probably have some
Mhm.
ardent already, right?
And again, these are some of these you did at these extra special prices. Instead of the normal 20% off, you did a little extra discount on the 26%. So they're saving that extra percentage until Tuesday, and then it drops to 20.
Well, I mean, the reality, my artisans, silver, everything, you know, you do see increases. It's just part of the way the world works. But I'm wanting to come in at a discount where it used to be, so I'm still trying to hit like old pricing that I'd love to do for you.
Right.
But again, I can do it like this limited time, and then we put it back up at 20 for you.
And Ray's asking it, the Oregon Sunstone pieces that sold out today, will you be getting any other Oregon Sunstone and any other rings, anything
Nobody will
else
cut anything. It's just stones that you can find in the market at this point, or I'd have to buy it and recut it to kind of get it all in the same ring. So, yeah, it's, I wish.
I know, right?
I wish, yeah.
Look at this, it says the beautiful tree of life, silver work on it.
Oh, this is the one I was talking about before we got to it. Sorry. This is the one that is so cool because literally it's, when you get two stones, it should be a super high profile, but this wraps around your finger. It is the coolest, like, love. So you ladies that love my statement rings, this is gonna be a statement, but it is literally like a low profile, huggy snug fit. So cool. Oh my gosh, love it.
I know there's a lot of love for it. They're all saying it's beautiful and they'd love to see it in person.
Well, it's so
Yeah.
funny because like when this came, I was like, okay, on the website you can't really see it unless you click into it. Like, it's so pretty in person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
It's gorgeous.
Tanya did a great job with the picture, but I was like, oh, the ladies that bought this before they even like saw it toured, they're gonna be like, yes,
Audrey says it's a very edgy ring, Janyl.
edgy. It is.
Edgy.
It is a little
Mhm.
edgier. It is. I know there are some pieces I have to, because I got a bunch of edgy ladies out there.
We
that are
do,
just
don't we?
Sleek.
I know they have
classic,
such
sophisticated,
cool style.
and edgy.
Oh my goodness, I love this next tray and the purples and the rainbow moonstone is stunning.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
that's right. It's the two pieces of the rainbow moonstone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was another one, ladies. Again, this was my stone stock. This won't happen again. I took this out of my vault. So if I get it again, which we probably will want to,
Mhm.
it will not be this jelly translucent. It will have to have some white when you get into this size. But this was my stuff that I put aside, and this stuff is going for like double digits per carat, which you would not. You know, rainbow moonstone can be categorized as like a semi-precious, but this quality is sold in the precious world of like all this gem cutters and stuff.
Yes, and we're coming up on the rainbow moonstone, but right now we want to hear about the lavender enigma mystic
Oh,
topaz.
sir. Okay. So you said rainbow moonstone.
I was
I'm
just
so
naming
excited.
what was, I know.
Yes,
I
okay.
know. I
So
got you
stick
excited.
to the plan, Sean. Oh, this one. Oh, Michelle. This one is so cool. I was showing Lauren actually when it came. Yes, I created two little bands, and I am so excited. So what I did is this ring was supposed to just be by itself, and I said, I've got to put one of my rings coming in. So I threw in 2 of the bands. So you're gonna look at that price and go, okay,
$79.
this topaz.
That's crazy.
So this is a topaz I can't bring back in and cannot get again. But these were all ones that I had because I was a massive topaz collector. So when I could get them into the market, probably the next month and a half, I'll have these topazes that I literally brought out of my safes at home. That I have stones. Really, really cool colors that come out.
Mhm.
A lot of these were like 3 to 4 colors sometimes in these topazes, but I would say it's kind of more of a purple chartreuse color. And then of course the 2 bands to make it edgy,
Right.
or you just because it's a great ring wear it by itself.
Right.
And we have that at 39% off until Tuesday. It will go to 20% off for 1 week and then back down to regular price.
And Lauren, would you do me a favor? Will you take those 2 silver bands? Remember how I put them together and then one has like
yeah.
So the way that I designed those, they'll stack on top of each other, and you can just wear it like a silver band too.
Yeah, so there's the 2 separate pieces here.
So flip it over, yeah, and it will just nest in.
Yeah, they're loving it.
Got jittery
Abby
fingers.
Talon says she loves this ring. She wants one in every color.
Right. And then I saw a
Isn't that
question.
cool? I just love this look. It's so cute.
Mhm.
So
I do
that's
too.
kind of a
That's
little
nice.
just of a. So down the road, I took these. We were supposed to. That was going to be a debut. So now it's probably going to take about 6 months. I'll try to get those in just as a band set.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, I had to move them up and put them with this ring.
And Cassandra was
Cool.
asking what that second stone was with the spiny oyster. It was carnelian in that ring.
Carnelian, yeah.
That ring.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, matter of fact, you know what I did? There was the tip-to-tip bracelet with the 2 ovals in the carnelian. And you know what I did? I just marked it down and moved it to last chance today.
Oh, nice.
I'm learning how to do that, so you're gonna see some stuff popping in. And then Michelle said, "What? You did markdowns? We have a special coming next month." I went, whoops, okay.
Don't forget, Janyl, we run discounts on that. Oh, so this is a matching. It's not.
It's
this
a
is
brand new.
brand new
bracelet.
violet.
Yeah, so this is a brand new bracelet style that I designed for you ladies, and I'm so excited. This is going to be the Amberly inspired collection because she said she liked the one, but I designed this like a year ago. But it's a tribute to her because she loves these smaller like style bracelets, and I was like, guess what, Amberly? I've been working on them and love them.
Well, she has in here. I need this. I do believe.
Oh no! See,
With the purple
Amberly,
hearts.
trust me, I did 25 different new styles like this. So there's gonna be lots.
And is in purple, which is her favorite color. So.
Oh, no,
Mhm.
purple I didn't. This is the only purple I did.
Wow.
Better run and get it.
So this will fit a 5.75 to a 7.5, so a good range of adjustability with the lobster claw bracelet and those rings.
And this one, I actually did that, it's a handmade bead. So this was the bead that I used to always use when I did my
Oh,
Beaded, when I was at Nordstrom and started. This was like my signature bead that we did. So I wanted to bring it back into a bracelet. The way it's connected and put together,
it's really,
it's just a great. So it's like a mini beaded version, kind of
Mhm.
the bigger, for you ladies that don't like the bigger beaded ones, I do. So
well, it is really cute.
isn't it sweet?
And we have a ring that matches the same stone. It's 1.36 carats in the violet mystic topaz.
This is
Patriot
called
violet.
the Patriot Violet.
Patriot violet.
And it is, it is, yeah, and I wish I could get more of it. I wish I could get more of it. So each one's gonna have a really cool little name too.
So when you get a chance, Lauren, the 2
Mhm.
rings, the Patriot Violet and the Lavender Enigma, if we could just compare those stones
Yeah.
side by side for the purple color.
Yeah.
So this we have in all sizes 6 through 12, $79 for the ring.
It's like a burgundy met a purple, like, because you know how I love burgundy.
And it is at an additional discount this week as well at 39%. It's almost twice as much of a discount. 40% would have been.
Well, I've got so many cool little bracelets. I thought, oh my gosh, people are gonna want these. What can I do? But yeah, what I did on my Topaz collection, I created a lot of new little rings and stuff. So I threw in bands with all of them because it's like I wanted like a little bonus band.
So let's get as
1 to 2.
close as we can without distorting. She said up close and personal, so that means get as close as you can without it blurring.
And this is a ring style too. I wanted to really kind of showcase the really bally and, you know, some of that granulation work. And yeah, to me, it's just such a pretty classic. And true to size, ladies, get your size that you always get from me. You don't have to size up or anything on this.
And then we have the pendant as well. And this is in the color change.
Yes, this is the color change sapphire.
Okay.
Sapphire.
And so earlier on, last week or the week before, I had the amethyst with the sapphire, the color change sapphire. So this is the pendant that goes with that multi-bracelet. And I will have throughout the year trickling some other things, but I'm gonna have a drop that's gonna be coming in soon too. But it's a different shade than this one. But yeah, if you have any of that for me, we love this one.
I like this color.
It's like a tanzanite color,
Mhm.
like kind of almost a purpley blue that it changes to.
And we did have those earrings. They were asking about the sapphire earrings. Those did sell out
Yes.
when
Yeah.
we released. So
Wow.
congratulations to all you who got those. That was
Yeah.
exciting. And
And this sapphire is, I literally badgered my one vendor that I got it from, and he recut some things around a few of the designs. So not something that I can always looking though, because this is one of my favorite lab created sapphires for sure.
And this is our ever faithful bracelet in lavender star mystic topaz.
Okay.
So some nice new mystics, Janyl.
Well, to me, this was really very close to a tanzanite color. Like it was, but it's a topaz. But the first topaz that I've ever seen so close to tanzanite in the color. Yeah.
Well, I almost, when I was putting it down and I was saying
You
with the
thought-
stones, I skipped over it because I thought, is it? Is it
Is
not?
it tanzanite?
Yes,
I
I thought it
know.
was, but I first thought, I don't remember seeing tanzanite on my paperwork, so I just didn't say
Yeah.
anything.
Well, and that's why I put it aside, because back then the tanzanite, like, you know, I've had this for some time, and it was just like, oh my gosh, a tanzanite that looks like I mean,
Or
a
a
topaz
topaz
that looks like a tanzanite,
tanzanite.
yeah. So
Lovely.
I thought, all I did in this one is I did a little ring and a bracelet.
Beautiful though, the attachments that you used where you did they're not a bead,
All
they're,
different. So I combined motifs, because remember you ladies asked me for that? So I did the Janyl Adair and Frangipani,
it's
just
very
like,
pretty.
you know, the ones that I showed earlier in the Rhodolite Garnet, I did the chain link with the watermark. So I'm trying to do some different motifs so that you can intermix your silver pieces or your other gemstone pieces.
Yeah, it is very nice. And this again, with the lobster claw and the rings, a lot of adjustability, so fitting a 575 to a 775 wrist.
And these are all gonna vary because of how I designed them and stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of different size ranges. So that might be how you pick your bracelet. If you find that one in your size, that's probably gonna hit, because I have a lot of different sizes coming in on these. They're not all gonna be the same, because of course every little piece I designed is different.
And we have a matching ring in lavender star mystic topaz as well. It's a set of 2.
It is.
For
The whole
$79.
Topaz collection that I did this next month and a half, I did my silver with them. Because we always click on for them to get things free, then we run out of the sizes. So instead of doing that, I just married them with it, so we wouldn't have to click and then, oh, now we don't have your size.
Oh, yeah.
We have a question from Patricia Ladd. She says, I need those earrings, the sapphire earrings that we sold out of. So she's like, can you make more? And if you can you make some with the amethyst instead?
Oh, I'll have to check to see. Like, yeah, I feel like I should have some amethyst, honey. But I have one other collection, but I don't know if I did earrings. But yes, I'm going, Patricia.
Now she'll look into it.
Patricia, of course I'm going to put that on my list.
And
Oh, can we really tour this ring? I am so excited. It's a brand new debut ring I designed for you, Tree of Life. Like, I love this little guy.
it is.
Isn't he just beautiful?
Mhm.
Look at the detail of the workmanship on this. It's beyond. And yes, wear him with your tanzanites because he looks like a tanzanite.
Oh yeah.
He
Mhm.
does, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful topaz.
Yeah.
Topaz just has a lot of flash and fire in it, you know?
Mm-hmm. And $79 for the set. This one also has one of the additional
Oh my gosh.
discounts at 39% off.
Oh, that's crazy. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, for 2
That-
rings, this is
That's
so
why
good.
with the bands, it was like, it was so funny.
And then Patricia was asking about an all silver version in the bracelet
Ooh.
with the links.
Oh, probably have to do that
Right?
down the
Wouldn't that
road.
be fun?
I just wanted, the gemstones are so demure. They're like, they're not too big, just very petite, but all of these bracelets that I've been designing would be fabulous in silver. It's just,
Mhm.
out of those, which one do I do?
Oh, it is hard to decide, right?
So, yeah, it's like, but we really could use some more link style bracelets though. So, 100% you will see. Sometimes I design the silver, sometimes I design the gemstone, right? But sometimes my silver is inspired from the gemstone. So, for sure, we'll have to do one of these.
Okay, now you can talk about your rainbow moonstone.
Okay, so what I'm talking about, like, this is beyond. So this is that crazy quality. It doesn't have that, like, it usually has to have some white kind of opaque
Mhm.
fleck through it. So the quality of this will not be able to do those. I actually did recut stuff I had in my safe because this is a reorder, so I had to recut stones in my
Oh.
quality to go into this. So, because we got this in before, it sold out and everybody was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I will never find this quality for you. So it was, as I get down to my list of what everybody asks, I went, okay, I know how I can make this one happen, but I have to use stuff that I've been sitting on. So I literally had to use a 14 by 10 to recut to get this.
Oh, that's how you do it.
And we have a question from Gwen Clemens. She says, which ring would look best with the amethyst and charoite bracelet she has, or should she just wear it with
Ooh,
amethyst?
the amethyst and oh my gosh, the first one.
The
Not
first
the
one.
Patriot Violet, but
The lavender
Actually-
enigma?
I think the lavender enigma would be gorgeous because you're getting the magenta. Oh,
Oh yeah, it would look so good with lavender.
but actually the Patriot Violet would be pretty too though. It would like all those yummy, juicy colors like that. But right off, I went like I'm picturing the bracelet going. Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about the stacker, this one, right?
Yep, the enigma.
Well, they're all stackers because I threw in free rings to all the topazes, but a lot of them are stackable. I tried to design. It was all about a little bit smaller scale, and I always kind of change how I morph into when I'm designing things.
Yeah, I definitely think that ring would look so good with like an amethyst with a charoite bracelet.
Oh yeah, pick up the pendant real quick, and next to that, the little pendant to the gemstone. Yeah, would you put
Little.
that?
Lauren's like, wait, I don't see the little one.
Will you put that next to the ring?
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
She's trying to match up her bracelet. Oh.
See, that looks nice
That's
together.
good.
Yes. And when she moved the ring, you could see it pop of that purple.
Mhm.
That would go with the. Oh yeah. Would you mind picking up the Patriot Violet just to see? Because she
See the
has
purple, yes.
just to see. Because to me, the colors blending, I think would still be really pretty. But
I was gonna
I mean,
put
my-
everything
my
like this.
mind immediately went to.
The lavender, yeah.
No,
I think
like
they
this-
both would look good,
Actually, you know what? Because the amethyst, actually, they both be beautiful.
but yeah.
And the amethyst, the bracelet was oval in the amethyst. So if you're about shapes, I did the Christian square with the oval amethyst. So yeah, actually either one, you can't go wrong. Wow.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Thanks,
Like,
Lauren.
Yeah,
I'm
those are good
such a
colors.
color girl. Like it's like
Gwen says thank you as well.
seeing something different.
And then we also have the pendant in the rainbow moonstone that matches the
Yeah.
ring.
Quality. Well, to me, it's like if you're gonna have this kind of quality, like I kind of feel like even if like a pendant was 100% necessary, even over the bracelet, because I did some bigger stones with like. But yeah, to me, these are those showcase pieces. A pendant ring, that's it in this series.
And there's a comment, hi babes, wow, all of the new arrivals are stunning. And they are this week. I was super excited about these, Janyl. When I came back and I saw everything, I was like, oh, what, all this came in when I was gone.
Well, and I have so many different collections that are so limited, like literally capsule collections. But it's stuff that I really wanted to do. Then it got cut. I still like graded it down to where there was not as much. But yeah, some really, really, really cool things.
There are. Okay, we're gonna show a few green pieces.
Oh yes, and so this is the one, Michelle. How did were we able to get? You're
So
buying
the
one.
first item we have is the mint amazonite and prasiolite
Okay.
bracelet.
Okay.
And
Now, can we show the glitter in this? Because
we will
it's-
try.
Oh, the glitter is
That
good.
was kicking us before. Like we see it, it's amazing. But
I
these
know.
darn cameras, by the time the picture gets to you,
Oh, there's the glitter.
There
it
it is.
oh my gosh. Okay, so every single stone, it's not aquamarine color. Okay, it is a green blue.
Yes.
Okay, but it's again, if you're a gem geek, it is something. The fact that I found this, it is like it excites me beyond belief. Like this was my big like, oh my gosh, and I found this a year ago and been putting in the right designs. So yeah, I've been trying to not talk about it until it finally showed up.
We were able to, I think you were in the feed at home one day or something when Lauren and Annika and I showed the other pieces that go with this too.
And I'm texting going, you can't see the glitter.
I know.
What's happening?
We're trying.
You gotta show it.
Actually, I didn't see it because my phone was in the other room.
Yes. And I'm going, she like five. Oh my gosh, that collection! It looks awful.
It
It
did
looks
so.
awful
It's
on the
pretty.
camera. It really does not look great on the camera. It's so gorgeous in person,
It is.
but also so unique. I love unique for you, ladies.
So beautiful, and the prasiolite, and this is huge. The stones, amazing. That oval.
Yeah, I went competition cut fancy. I love my honeycomb, and I love the hand carving. Every single stone is a one of a kind. Oh, what is it?
Oh,
Annalise
Annalise says
teasing
what?
you.
Janyl kept a secret.
Yeah, Michelle usually is like, zip it. Don't say that
My
yet.
eyes did big.
Yeah, her eyes like usually like, we're not gonna say that yet. That's 6 months. That's a year from now.
Okay, now we're on to the special BOGO we did for the show.
Oh, yes.
It is Be the Light Ring in forest green Indonesian coral. You will see on the website a photo of the ring listed with the pendant, and that is because you're getting that pendant for free. So
Oh,
the
wow.
price on the ring was marked down to $119, so it's on sale, and you get the pendant. So 2 pieces for $119.
Yeah, it was like a ring that came at a lot of the pieces. Here's the thing, they're already on the sale. So this, you'll be able to find something on the sale page that will go with this.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, I had just the right amount that I made with it. It was one of those weird things where I said, okay, we're gonna like, this is too perfect. I really want this going out as a set to you.
Yeah, so the ring is 40% off, plus you get the matching pendant, and it was limited quantity in this as well. I know they were buying it right out of the get-go because of the BOGO.
Well, and I love the granulation. It's my little pyramid in the granulation work over the side, and then you can see the veil where we did some granulation this side. Like, yeah, it's just
a lot of
really,
work.
really pretty work
Mhm.
pendant.
It is.
And you can see that coral even in the open back
Mhm.
gallery too.
Pat says she needs to stop watching now.
I know, I'm always like, oh, how can we do that? It's really hard to get things to be able to do a BOGO, so we had to do something, like put it in the bag and then list it as one.
I did,
'Cause
yeah,
we were gonna-
finagled it around a little.
Yeah, so I throw this on the ladies, oh my gosh, I need to give this pendant with this, or I need, they're always so great, but sometimes I think that's why our system glitches, cause it's like, oh, I wanna give this with this, let's do this with this, you know, through the week, it's not funny. Well, what do we got next?
We have the dragonfly, the messenger piece dragonfly
Oh my
necklace.
gosh, I was so excited. Okay, so I put him on a satellite chain. I feel like how he hangs and lays, it is so pretty. So if any of you ladies love to layer, even with a beaded necklace with one of these,
Ooh, yes.
it hangs just so pretty. And a new rebirthing, a new beginning. Like we're always going through different phases and cycles, and I love my dragonflies and my butterflies.
And speaking of beaded, I think you added some new beaded pieces. Didn't you do some?
Oh, the 50,
You did
I
some
love that
markdowns,
$50
right?
thing. So I said, you know what? I'm moving all these beads to 50.
And
So the $50 price point. So
that's
look at
over on
these.
our Valentine's Day. It'll say
Yeah.
Valentine's Day specials. You'll see several items that we've marked down for $50 so that you can buy yourself a little Valentine's
I
Day
know,
gift.
now that I have the
Hmm.
website and I finally, because it's like, it's been crazy busy, but yeah, they've not wanted to teach me how to do that. Because remember the old website, I used to go in, oh, I did this. So today I am just like going to, oh, how about if I put this at this one? How about if
Mm-hmm.
So most likely, you probably run in a special or we're doing a coupon and I'm just going to town.
I'm cringing, I know.
Michelle's like, oh my gosh.
Don't forget this, don't forget.
I'm so excited.
Could you design more brooch pendants?
Oh yeah.
They're saying that dragonfly would be a great one for a pin.
That'd be pretty cool.
Actually, I did, but then when I lined up when they could actually get it done, I missed holiday. I always think holiday for pins, so I actually took the pin
This
off.
would be
This
fun
was
for
a pin.
Like a spring summer pin would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I'm old school in that sense of like, that's how
You wear
people
the
used
holiday.
to, like, determine when they needed things from me when I designed stuff. So it was like, oh, we're gonna miss it. I'm going to make it, because a lot of times a pin, like on a really dainty necklace like this, a pin wouldn't look good. It wouldn't feel good against your skin. And this with an open V-neck, it's just so pretty. It's just perfect.
Well, this bracelet is stunning. It's the whole horizon in that onyx hematine white mother pearl mosaic.
Oh my gosh, this is like, again, a piece of artwork. Like, love this. The design of it, again, ladies, it's curved to fit on your wrist. It's like butter. I did do a couple sizes for you too.
We have 3 sizes, so starting in a 5.5 inch wrist to a 7.75. So there's
No,
3 different options.
That's not it. Where is that?
And this also has that
That's not the right
beautiful.
bracelet.
That is,
Oh, that's the
We-
multi.
yeah, we want it without the
Oh,
2.
we're showing
Full
the.
horizon bracelet without the number 2 on it.
Yeah, that's not.
That was my bad. I hit the 2.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, what is going on here? Okay.
Teresa says Michelle and Joey are gonna give Janyl her own login code for changing things. That way she can go in and do it. Oh, and that way we can do a hard reset.
There. Well, because I was like, oh my gosh, you didn't put the bracelet on sale. Because I was like, this is one that I was like, oh no, I gotta do something crazy on this one. So I was
You
like,
did.
You did.
This is
59.
such a cool bracelet.
Yeah.
Like, I loved the ring when we had it, so I'm like, oh, I wish I got it because I would have gotten a full set.
That was right when she started. That was the first ring that she was looking at.
Yep.
Online, yeah.
yeah.
But yes, it is additional discount at 35%. And then, did you hear Teresa? We're gonna give you your own code so that Joey and I can do a reset every time you're done.
Oh,
Just go
and
reset.
yeah. No, I'm sneaking. I'm not even telling them. Well, yeah.
You have to.
No. So I'm really excited because I'm like, oh, we don't have the bracelet left. We have, yeah.
Will we have any rings on this coming, or did you just
The
do
ring
pendant?
already came in,
Okay,
so
so
I
that was
do
before.
have the mother of pearl and the black spinel and the different black knight
I
that
was
I
just gonna say,
designed
a
around
black
it.
diamond would look really pretty with this.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
right?
Oh yeah, this is kind of my color palette. Of course, it's gonna look fabulous. But yeah, I think it's pretty. I think about how many things you probably already own that would go with this.
Yes.
Oh, Becky Wayford says it makes me think of breakfast at Tiffany's.
Ooh, I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, I love these. And I am going to have another series that will match alongside this in about a month. I did a different mosaic, black and white, that could kind of play along this.
And then the last one on this tray is the leaves with the yellow mother of pearl. It's our tip to tip bracelet. We have 3 sizes in this as well.
And last week we had all the other yellow mother of pearl pieces that went with it. This is the start because I have a bunch of citrine that's going to be coming in that will match back with all this, and the Zero Saturn. Because the Zero Saturn has, in the Topaz, has that gorgeous yellow to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought in the really organic, beautiful shell to go with like the next, I love Mercury Mist. Like the Mercury Mist is so beautiful in the Topaz.
So this tip to tip, it is an additional discount on that one as well, Janyl. You ran that at 35% off, and that makes it $149.
Oh my gosh, our last chance bracelets are that price right now.
I know.
Like, I just realized because I went and marked some down, I went, oh,
Yes.
that could actually live in last chance and be a great thing.
And then we had a
know.
request from Joanne to show the highlight again, right?
The
Yes.
Australian
Oh,
opal.
Australian opal.
Sorry, Australian opal.
opal. Well, because you looked at it and the opal has the green and the pink, so you're thinking like
I like
the glow. I
But-
think your head went there with it.
I think it did too. It was like the Australian white opal.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Can I get this one?
So we want to see the bracelet and the ring again. They're considered expensive due to factors such as their rarity, exceptional quality, and high demand in the market.
Yeah.
They
And
are.
I mean, it's all of that, but they're just, it's not being found like it was. Australia has just some of the most amazing gemstones. So like, when I used to, do TVSN over Australian television, I would just always, I never got to use a lot of the gemstones that I always use in my stuff. So I do have to be honest, this next year you're going to see some of the things, being the rainforest jasper, some really gorgeous mookai pieces, some things that are going to be super limited collections, of course, because the rough I actually get from Glenn, who brings it in from Australia, and then I use my cutters. So anyway, very exciting. So to be able to have the opal, yeah, Australia, gorgeous country with just beautiful gemstones.
So,
I love this ring.
This is really fun.
I love this ring. It's a tip to tip, of course, and it's in probably ladies, you love our pale plum topaz. This is like a big hit. I saw this is disappearing really quick. I was like, what? Beth's grabbing sizes already? What's going on with this?
Oh, look at the side detail on that ring. That is gorgeous. The open tree of life. Love that.
Brand new debut.
And
Yeah.
1.48 total carat weight on the stone. And can you adjust that at all, Janyl? Is
Yes,
it adjustable?
yes, it is. Yeah, it can be opened up.
$69 and you get 2 stones. So that is 42% off.
Wow.
So, big savings on that one.
Well, we have the bracelet
Really
and all
is.
these things that go with it.
Wow.
All of my pink cashmere, I use pale plum when I accent using the topaz and the quartzes. So yeah, I feel like it's a beautiful little trio.
It is. And Kayleen said her size is sold out for whatever. I don't know if it's this ring or a different one, but
Yeah, no, I was like, you ladies find those new arrivals really quick.
oh, they do.
Mhm. And
And
they
I-
knew it was the debut. You've
I
never
move
seen
them to
this
the
from-
top of the page for them to make it nice and easy.
Okay,
to
I
grab
had
those.
to do some kind of edgy ones. So anyway, My team thought this was too edgy. I thought this was the coolest thing ever, so we'll see. My team's like, that's very edgy.
It
In
is.
the pink.
It is edgy, Janyl.
I love this ring because it looks so cool stacked with, it's really cool stacked with other rings too.
And you did it in that JP Topaz,
Which is the morganite color.
Mhm.
So the GP, the topaz color is the color of morganite.
and $79 for the ring. It was available in all sizes. I don't know if it still is because
And this will be like, sometimes I'm off with my design, sometimes it's like too edgy, so we'll see. We'll see.
we'll know.
You'll laugh and go, nope, it was too edgy. Now there is a place where you can't get too edgy.
And we had a request to see the black diamond ring.
I never take offense to it though, because I'm like, I'll just keep designing more, don't worry.
Right? Well, Betty McCollum loves the ring. Joanne Molina says she loves edgy designs, and so does Christy Miller.
Okay.
And Jody DeBusta. So they
Oh.
So maybe you're okay.
Yeah, because like that when I lived so much after I did it, it was like, okay, I started with the Tree of Life and I started working on a watermark and a chain link one. Then I'm like, you do what?
And Teresa Jory Stevenson said she loves edgy. It's coming home to her.
Okay.
yay!
Okay.
So she's picked
She's
that
doing
ring
it
up.
just to give you a bad time. Because
She
Michelle was the one that said, she was like, I think this might be too.
Oh, I love teasing her. Teresa and I give each other a hard
Oh,
time.
Michelle says it's not a good one. I'm getting it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then the last item is the beautifully made ring set in peridot. Is it beautifully made? Yeah, beautifully made. It is a stacker set of 3. So we have 0.8 carats for our total carat weight.
Oh, I love, this is where I started to transition my Janyl Adair with the Tree of Life. So you see the design of this is like that open filigree ring that I have is just basically with a base. So really fabulous band. I kind of love this. I kind of can see this being something maybe down the road in moissanite or something like. It is just that everyday band that you will grab all the time. And again, I had all these bands made and I just started throwing them together. So you don't have to wear that together. I just wanted to get band sets to you. It's kind of like my little freebie because I was so excited about my Topaz line and kind of being able to take out things that I've been collecting like actually over 30 years because really I became a gem lover then kind of fell into the jewelry. So was collecting stuff way before I actually thought, do you think I could design some stuff maybe myself? Because I feel like they're missing something in the market here. So.
Well, you did, and you have, and for many, many years. So I just want to remind everyone, so these were the Luxury of Bali pieces that are on new arrivals and our new arrivals that we released on Tuesday this week. And then don't forget, we have your purchase of $150, you get a free gift. And like Janyl said, you and I have been putting some things into Last Chance. So watch for those Last Chance deals. And I think you put a few little nuggets in there, didn't you, for them to find, possibly?
Yep, I'm gonna keep doing it because it's like I get bored. You know, it's like I finish like with the factory. I'm so used to just going all the time. Now I can get on the computer at home
And we
and
will,
randomly change things.
and I'm not seeing any other questions, Annika. Are you seeing anything else that we missed?
No
Did
questions,
we
just
do
lots
that
of love.
chain? Did we show that chain?
I don't have that
Peridot?
one.
We sold it. I love that. Okay. Oh, I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Darn it.
And so
Darnsy darns. Ooh. Okay, ladies, that
Okay.
one I knew was going to be a hit. I'll have to do more of those.
and we will be back on Friday. If you want to say goodbye, and then
Okay,
we'll be back.
bye. Blessings your way, ladies.